So welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to the nah-see.exchange. This is the sibling duo, Trina and Charles. So if you're new to our channel, welcome. If you're an old subscriber, a long time viewer, welcome to you too. Thank you for being here with us today. We have another interesting topic for you. And again, you know how we do it. We like to take things that are going and then just kind of see if we can elevate the discussion and bring around some other viewpoints where we can probably look at in the broader society. So therefore, whether you're nah-see or you can't see the point, guess what? Clean up your heart and come so that we can talk about it. So hopefully at the end we can, agree to disagree maybe or agree altogether. So let us jump right into this discussion. So brother, today we are talking about the Miss Donna saga.
Yes. Disclaimer, I am not very aware of the Miss Donna and the multiple sagas that my sister keeps telling me about. It's weird. When you're in the United States, you tend to pay attention more to Jamaican culture than people actually probably live in Jamaica. In my case, I'm only gonna have myself. So I'm not aware of Miss Donna, but my sister's been telling me a lot of interesting.
So basically,
at this point to introduce us to Miss Donna.
All right. So basically, Miss Donna is a philanthropist, because that's what she is. She does good work in Jamaica. So maybe put that out there first and foremost. Miss Donna does good work because she help out poor people in Jamaica. Well, yeah. So how she do it? She use social media, and she's blown up. She's a sensation, and she's funny. Miss Donna is very funny. She's full of style and argument and pattern. That is Miss Donna. But apart from that, she uses her platform to raise money. And people from all over the place send money, goods, all type of things to Jamaica, to Miss Donna, wherein she's helping out, whether it's single mothers, people who are indigent, like people who need medical procedures, like, if you're poor and needy, Miss Donna is there. Miss Donna will help you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can say, all right, that sounds good. So what's the problem here? What is the problem here? So, all right. So the most recent saga with Miss Donna, wherein is with she and this woman named Maxine. And so Miss Donna also, her business that she does to generate money is she make pudding. She make pastry, you'd say. And people from Canada, US, all over the place, them buy pastries from Miss Donna. So there is this issue with she and Maxine, wherein Maxine I say, well, I don't know, it's some money thief in business. And the two of them on social media just hearing out them one another and talking about, and then other people jumping at the mix now. Fear say, this is how Miss Donna thief. Miss Donna thief up the money them people are sending her and all type of things. It's just one big mess. It's one big mess. So I've listened to her. I'm not an avid follower of Miss Donna, but I've one of my friends, she had introduced me to Miss Donna and tell me about all this good work she's doing. And I'm like, that is so great. That is awesome. Let me go over there and check out what she do. So I went over there and I check out and whatever. And even though the work is good and what she's doing is good, for me, I would not donate to Miss Donna. And you would say, why, Trina? Why wouldn't you donate to Miss Donna? She's doing good work. Because hear what may I say? There is, to me, some structural issues and some professional issues wherein, for me, I would want there to be a little bit more structure and professionalism to Miss Donna thing. Because this is not the first mix-up thing Miss Donna name a call up in, right? One time there is some lady or somebody who she gives something to. Some single mother, and I forgot how much piggy she have. She come to Miss Donna and she a ball and oh, she not no food, she not this, blah blah blah. Then Miss Donna went help her out. And next thing I know, Miss Donna is on live just blasting this woman. And I'm like, what in the Sam Hill is going on here? So evidently, Miss Donna is like, her point is, if me give you something today, meaning say, we spend how much hundreds of thousands of dollars to make sure say you buy food for your pitney them. And I think the lady's like an eagle or something like that. And she stack her out, well stack. She has said, you can't come back 2 weeks later and I come big again. She has said the woman unconscionable. She must make somebody else come and get a chance as well. So me I say to myself, say, but why you have to come on social media come cuss the woman do?
All right.
And that's just one of the cases where she's done, like she come and she just, and she tell her, when you listen to her, she tell us, listen, for her head, Miss Donna, when she get mad, when you piss her off, her head lick. So she come on her social media and she's like, rah! And she just, rah! And so she just mad. Same thing with she and this Maxine woman. Them on social media and I saw them a galang and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
And this is where I will come in now. You find interesting, which I've been finding. It has been happening for a while, but with the ease of the technology, like in probably the recent 2 years, 2 years especially, and with more people of all ages having smartphones now and having it's easy to use Instagram. It's easy. Me, I come from when me their own computer, a high school, make the first email address. I was laughed at as being nerdy back in when I go high school. Like that's almost over 10 much years ago, 15 years ago, probably 20. I'm probably like grade 7. I'm 32 now. So yeah, 12-year-old, 13. That's all. It's been a while. I remember being laughed at for just making an email address in high school to know everyone have a smartphone, everyone have a Snapchat, everyone have WhatsApp, whatever. So the technology has come a far way. And what I've come to realize is that Jamaica have a culture, a mix up. Because sometimes, like, even little community we go up in, sometimes I wake up a man and hear, two somebody out the road a fight and cussing and dirty girl and dirty boy and one back and forth. So we have taken this community element of the cuss out. Everybody know it. Get on no matter where you live, country. You have the people that wake up a morning and you say, yeah man, Mas Joan and his wife are come.
Some
Then two people that were over two sides like they wanted that cuss. We used to this. But now that mix-up culture has moved from the village square, cussing over the fence.
Social media.
And the good thing about social media is somebody could have all the way in England. You still can't cuss him out. So the thing is, but be a woman like Miss Donna, it's different when a woman might have cussing baby mother, or sorry, a woman a cussing baby father or whatever. That still not look good. But when you start being now, you're a brand, you're a business. Miss Donna is not a business.
She's a brand.
So now you have to ask the question: professionalism over mix-up. And I think a lot of people in Jamaica can't make the transition. And this Goffy, not only Miss Donna, artists, because we have so much example of artists go at it over social media, over business contracts. Like there's recently Spice and our dancers with one bag of mix up and one bag of sitting with Spice and he dancers them. Couple I glanced and I saw some of that on social media. You had Popcorn with Not Nice. Professionalism over mix up. certain things you need to have a mediator, maybe a lawyer, or some other third party. If you can meet in one area, Zoom, can we have Zoom, whatever, and discuss it without it coming over social media.
Yeah.
So my thing is, a lot of people, and Miss Donna is just one of them, are not very professional. Although they become a brand, you make money now. You think they say the higher the monkey can, the more exposed. You go up in a life, but you still have the same little community mentality. You want somebody not agree, you go to a yard gate and you cuss him out over the fence. You cuss him over the fence and we are back and forth. So it's the same mentality now amplified with social media.
But here's the other thing. Here's the thing. And and if you're a viewer and you know Miss Donna, you're more in tune with the run-ins and everything, you know, put your comments below and, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. My thing is, when it comes to, especially when it comes to if you're running a business, whether it's a for-profit business or a non-profit business, and what Miss Donna has as a philanthropist, she has both, because she have our cake thing, right, which is our business, which is for-profit, right? And then she have the philanthropist part where she walk around and help people. That is the non-profit part. My thing is, though, any business you do, you have to have a business structure around it, and something, not some, we know Jamaican hustling stay, and we just bring that hustling something there to everything. We just, all right, somebody over here, so yes, and we just are hustle and we are do, and we are move and we are do. You understand? Which is fine. But my thing is, when are we gonna switch from this hustling thing to where we know we have a more structured thing with guidelines, requirements, and stuff like that? Meaning, say, listen, if we come today and we help you, right? Per the guidelines, that means say no. You have a guidelines where you come, you know what it is, you know what the requirements are, you know what the rules are, you know what it is. So therefore, if we help you now, we are going to tell us, so, all right, what are we helping you with? All right, we need groceries. Okay, we're buying groceries for Susie Q. So you go up on the internet and say, people donate money to Susie Q because she have 5 pitney and she need help. All right, how much money we think so we want to raise for Susie Q? We are going to raise $200,000. All right, that sounds good. So people, let's contribute to Susie Q 200,000. Okay, so once Susie Q get our 200,000, we say, all right, Susie Q done with it now. So therefore, we're moving on to John Brown. So if somebody now come and say, we are sending money to Susie Q, you say to the person, listen, we already do Susie Q. Would you like your money back, or would you like to put it in the pot for John Brown? And then you also make Susie Q know, say, Susie Q, we help with $200,000 now. We can't help you again till 6 months down the road. So everybody know what go on. So you have rules. So Susie Q now go come back to you 2 weeks later because Susie Q don't know upfront. So listen, we are not helping you again until 6 months later, unless there is a catastrophic event happening in your life, like Gilbert come and blow your house and all your pitney them. So now we need to help you again.
But all right. So what you are talking about? You bring up the hustle, because when I say hustle, I use the word hustle because people use, your entrepreneurs use the word hustle these days and whatever. It doesn't mean working hard and whatever. When we say hustle, or we say hustle, it doesn't mean say it just get some things together and they find the quickest and the most fastest way to make a profit. So hustling to me is just making a profit. Whatever time hustling is not sustainable.
It is not. If you look over the long term, you cannot keep up this hustling thing. You have to formalize your thing. And right now, I feel like she has to be in that point where,
from hustling to a business.
Because
business now has certain structure to it. Have, as I said, guidelines. You have certain, which will give a certain expectation to your client, because your client, although you're not doing a profit, the person you help is still a client. Right?
Yes.
In a business structure. So yes, clients know when they get, how they go get it, all of this thing. Like
what form it's
and
gonna be in, like, you know exactly what it is. The guidelines are outlined, and not only that, you know, the people who are giving money, they if they should draw down upon you and say, yo, we need documentation, we need paperwork, we need to see that it's only up, like in Jamaica, all the money is being spent. We need to have a record of, okay, how much money did you get in this year, Miss Donna? Was it 2 million, 3 million, 4 million? Okay, you get 4 million at 2020. Now you can give an account, say, we $4 million, and here is the account at the end of the year. We received 4 million, 1 million was to administrative costs, 3 million went to people. So therefore, because she also have people accusing her of stealing. So there, if you have people can say what they want to say, no. But if when you have your thing wherein you can track every single cent, everything is like, you know what I mean? And you even right now, like you have a website and you can say people you can go look on the website and you have what they call, every company has at the end of the year, them have their the word evades me, but it's like a report. It's a business report.
Financial report.
The financial report. Every business has one of those. So here is the financial report for 2020, and everybody is on the website. You guys can see it. This is how much money we got. This is how much money we spent. This is how many families we helped. You know what I'm saying? So so you have a record of all of this. You have not just in your phone where you scroll. Look, no. Also, here's my other thing. Living in these first world countries, yeah, everybody knows, say, me don't know about UK and Canada, but if you have send money from US, pay your taxes, if you give donation to charity, you can claim that shit. No, here is my thing. If you send money from here to Miss Donna, you can claim that by your taxes. I don't know. Is Miss Donna 501c anywhere that you can say is I don't know. Is there a way in Jamaica where a non-profit organization is registered with the company with the country and they get like a number or something, so that when you get what me I say, like,
no, but see
what is going on?
The thing is that Miss Donna, as I said, and people like her are still in the just, I am just doing this from the kindness of my heart. They're not
not when your shit is blowing up and you're getting this big.
Understand? But that is it. People, it's put it this way. It's like you're sitting in a pan or you're sitting in a container and water pouring, right? You see, the water rise, but two things happen. The water rise plus the container expand. But you sitting in it,
you not realize it.
I look and I realize,
you're too busy to do what you do. You're too busy to do.
And I traverse the water to realize, not only is the water rising, so first you were sitting, but now you have stand up. And before, like, you go probably come off high ground. And also, the body of water expand. You not realize this. And it's that people don't make the transition. I said it earlier about the mix-up. People don't make that transition. When you become a certain level, I'll say again, when you hire the monkey climb, the more you export. When you are going up that tree, certain things you cannot do anymore. You have to transition and go about transition.
And you have to start thinking
time again with Jamaican artists, people, most with artists, but with artists, sometimes within the business community on a smaller scale or whatever. But we see happen time and time again. People are transition, they are going up, they are making more money, they are getting more notoriety, they are getting more popular. But the mentality don't
change. And here is my thing. I know she's been doing this, but I am skeptical about how much longer this will be able to in the form that it is. Because here's a risk that I believe that she's running. Here's the risk for me things that she run. While she's doing good, hear me, this lady is doing good, right? You know, when you hear some people and they say, love is not enough. Like your man can love you till, oh Jesus love little children.
if he not treat you right.
But if he not treat you right, he not provide for you, it no matter how much he love you, you go cut. So my thing is, she's doing good, which is great. She needs to continue to do good. But in order for this to like have longevity, 10, 20, 30 years, I mean like say 10, 20, 30 years now, you're gone back at square one, you know. I mean like 20, 20, 30 years where you expand and you do your thing and you help people all over the country, even more people, hundreds of thousands of people now you're helping now. You have to have a better business structure. You have to have a better business structure. You have to have a better structure. Miss Donna now can no longer sit down in the free. It's almost like she have to come up out of it and she have to act like say, yo, I'm a CEO of my own company. How does a CEO run this? Because right now, you know, she have a multi-million-dollar corporation to run and she run it like say, she run a little party shop, cook shop on the corner. Like that, you cannot run a multi-million-dollar organization like you run a cook shop. It's bound to fail. It's bound to fail. And you're going to turn off people who would otherwise give to you because when them look on your shit, they might look on your stuff and say, but this is no. And here what? People who, you see, Miss Donna, I know, she's in the right position because she literally she gets straight from the people them are foreign and boom, people them panic ground. No in between. You know what I mean? So if somebody who is like, them a look on her, they're like, I'll give it to food for the poor. Because food for the poor has structure. Food for the poor have documentation. Food, you know what I'm saying? It's being run like a business.
But all right, and here's the thing. We're talking about the whole transition from hustling to business. And you said something earlier, say, yo, you tell us how we had chip. So when somebody hurt your feelings are in ego feelings here. So if somebody making you look like say, you might want thief or you might a liar, whatever. She just live and go off and talk her mind. And some people love that at Jamaica because again we have a mix-up culture. So we love the mix-up, you know. And we like the post and all of that. But at the same time, as I talk about, people start looking for her different. And people will be like, me not gonna really support the thing no more. But me stay around for the mix-up and the drama. It's like watching a train wreck. It's terrible, but you're not gonna look away. You wanna see that train wreck. The point I'm trying to make is this, and I've seen people make this before, not even outside of Jamaica. A lot of time when because TikTok, Instagram, you know, so a lot of people become self-made millionaires just by being a brand themselves. So they need to hire a publicist, dog. You need to hire somebody to talk with you. Sometimes, you know, your head go cheap. You go up on social media and cuss the lady with her before you pick me come back and probably not spend the money right, or she not, you believe that she not do or she too greedy, whatever. Probably you don't need to speak on that. You need to have a publicist, write up a statement. Because probably my girl go up on fear social media because she probably have one phone to and cuss out Miss Donna. So why went to Miss Donna last week and she not give me nothing? You have a publicist to write up a statement, and your publicist say, on regard to incident with baby mother of 5, this is what happened, blah blah blah. Because when you go up on social media now and you put the people think on blast, you mix up and the whole army trip and make bit, not a good look.
It's not.
A lot of people do not.
And what I was so excited, honestly.
A publicist.
When I heard about what she's doing,
it's in between you and your smartphone. I'm in between you and the live. Get a bridge.
Let me tell you, when I heard about what she was doing, my friend told me what she was doing. I was like, oh my God, like I've never heard of her. Let me go over there. I would support her, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to look up a couple of videos and I said, no. I mean, she's funny, you know, she's doing good work, but I still cannot overlook all these other stuff that's going on, like the scandal, the mix-up. And from what you're seeing, you can clearly see that her structure that she has is not a very good, it's not sustainable. It's not a sustainable thing over a long-term period. I mean, for the amount, like when she was doing it small by herself, it was sustainable for her. But now that her stuff is growing and it's growing and more people are sending money, more people, it's not sustainable. So for me, I'm looking at it and I'm like, I cannot support this. I will not support this. You know what I mean? Just in the way in which it is being done. I cannot support this and I will not support this. Even some people are even like bashing her, like, you know, she is the way she chooses people who receive help. Like, to me, like, some people is saying that she's biased or she's whatever she is. Like, if you're helping people, the way that there should be a process through which you choose who you help. I don't know what that process is. I don't know if you just wake up one day, somebody show up our yard, which oftentimes happen, and give her a story and she say, no, so I'm sorry for you, let me give you some help.
People, if somebody is smart and they know what it takes to get your emotions going, oh my God, they will come.
Yeah,
they will put on a show, they will sell
right?
your story, and then we collect some money and cut.
So now you've had people who've come to her, tell her lies, she helped them, then she find out, say, oh, you know, sir, somebody they actually never need the help. So that show me, say, your system and the way in which your process to choose who you help is not a very rigorous process. Then also the people around her, God bless them. I mean, these people, they want to help. They're there. They're helping her, which is great. But you also need some people who go school, and what them schooling for is all feel like administration and how to set up a corporation and how you set up a business. She needs some of them people there. You need lawyers because people can sue your ass, even though that's not a Jamaican cultural thing.
But the money come from foreign.
You understand?
Because people being in the States are exposed now to different things. Somebody at some point might just do that.
You know what I mean? People might excuse you. I mean, like, you never know. You understand me? And you're like, holy shit, I'm being persecuted, and all I'm over here doing is trying to do good.
But that is going to be the narrative that she would have go on social media and post, because she gonna say, oh, I'm here helping these people and no prosecution and no good deed. I can already see.
But the way in which she has structured her business, she's opening herself up to all this foolishness. And then you have the other side wherein she has her own business, which is our cake business. And so you have all this commingling of all this shit.
The cake business has gotten a boost because of the philanthropy. Because of what she had. Because people see her as a good person and all of the, which is good enough. That's how business.
Have problems with.
That's not wrong, you know. But this is as I said, it's a train wreck, because if the good deed part fall apart,
everything else are gonna mash up.
Everything else go crash. Because now your brand, because we talked about this earlier, Miss Donna, highlighting bold, is now a brand. Miss Donna, the person, in 2021, in this modern era of social media, even dogs and cats are brands through social media. So you know the individual is a brand. So when your thing sink, all of you sink.
And
every
so
facet
the only
that is connected to you is going to fall to the ground.
The one thing I mean, like even the woman with Maxine, with the recent, mix up, wherein Maxine say, oh, she got pick up cake and I deliver and she this and that, and I'm thinking like, listen, I was the whole time I listen to then me listen to Miss Donna rebuttal. They say, but kiss me neck back, what kind of foolishness this? Like, if you are do business. It's business we are run. We not run a little party shop thing like, yo, if you are a seller, so basically what this woman would have been, she's a distributor for Miss Donna in foreign. So therefore, we're going to have a contract. We're going to have a distribution contract. We know all the things that are reached to you, which area in America you are service, how much miles you're willing to drive, how much miles you're not driving. If you go over a certain mileage, how much extra you get pay. All of these things, because based on the message, say, oh, this woman has said, oh, she take out money because she have to stay in a hotel and she have to have gas. And Miss Donna talk about, and if you take up this money, this a time, your blood, and I'm thinking like, this is foolishness. All of these things should have already been discussed. They should have been signed. This is the requirements. Like, I'm like, what is going on here?
We don't know. And this is one of the things where even in a big business, you have auditors, accountants, this and that. You have petty cash and all of that. Because human nature, this is what a human being will do. Fine, you take out money for gas. You take out money for stay at hotel. Right? But because you know no budget, because this thing in no budget, you know. When you could have stay on a 1-star hotel with $100, right? And drive one more, rent a car with more efficient mileage, thereby less gas. Because now you're so used to taking money and adding money to the cake and you make money and you see the money are coming and you have no budget, no structure. Now you start see a 5-star hotel when you could have rent one little whatever with energy efficient, you went on big old SUV can want to look nice. And that is one of the things that kill web man when you start a business. You start when you start make money, and it's one of those things that happen to a lot of people. That's why they say one business survive the first 2 years, it will last longer. Because when people start make money, you start do some little things. You start spend some money on some things when you spend. All of a sudden you buy one big car. All of a sudden you buy big. You start work on the loop. The ego start expand. And before long, before we sell, it collapse because now it costs too much. Because now this little thing, yes, so when I make $1, now if you find one lifestyle, we now worth $10. Because
Nikki, that in this regard, that's not even the problem, right? The problem is there is no structure.
But I am seeing where that can become a problem. Eventually.
Listen, when we listen to Miss Donna live, Miss Donna say she sent her the cake them, and then next thing she say she have one woman. I forgot what the woman name. But wait, check up the money. Maxine have some money for me. How much money Maxine have for me? And I'm thinking like 2 months later, 3 months later. Wait, what?
But as me said, that when me explain to you, that is the foundation to make that eventually happen. Because when you don't have no structure, you don't have no budget, you don't have no, what they call it, no end point. Human nature is you go keep on and more expensive.
Listen. But here what the other thing. You see all the way me listen to them and the way them do the business. You could have said, all right, if I went 2008, you could have said, because you know, you send the cake, she pick up the cake, she go sell the cake, people give her the money and this and that. So this woman, a foreign, a angle your money and a send it where you forget, right? We are in 2020, Corona leak. With Corona, everybody gone virtual. Even before that, you could have sent money. My thing is, somebody order cake from you, a foreign. There is no need for this woman to touch your money. No need. You can set up a business in a way wherein when the cake buy, the money come directly to an account where you have America. Because she have Pitney America now, so then can set up account for her. So this money just go cash up, send the money straight to Miss Donna account. Whatever she them need to do, even before Cash App and Zelle, MoneyGram, Western Union, all of them people there could have sent, you could have pay, buy the cake, use them and send money straight to your bank account. No, so. Or whatever. There are different ways of doing business where this woman would even have to touch her money at all. Because the woman has said she put $5 extra because she have gas. Miss Donna say her people them said to say she put $20 or $30 extra. Which is it? And then if Miss Donna the person in her kitchen and make the cake, so she not even can remember saying no, when you make and you are the one that churn out the order them in yeah, cook and you're not even think about the money and the business part. So therefore, your business person should be so on top of your shit. You shouldn't even have to worry about that. She should have on top of that, the woman there from day one. Like, listen, if you sell in 1 week, this is how much money you need to send us, and we will not. You understand me? That means so we not fear 3 months of back worth of money. We not calculate your business. The person who is running the business arm, whether it is of your for-profit business or your non-profit business, that somebody there should be either an accountant or some financial person who knows about receivables, balancing a book, all of them something there what you need to run your business. That means so when you are deal with, when Miss Donna deal with, because Miss Donna face her organization and she deal with all of them something there, she not have to worry about the next part there because there's somebody there, she have it done lock. She has set up the processes for the business. She has set up the rules, regulations, all of them something they need for. Miss Donna not have to worry about none of them something there because somebody when she hire to do that, got that done straight up.
So at the end of the day, I think the takeaway from it is this.
We need to do better. We need to switch our mentality from this hustling mindset and this party shop business.
It's a food mentality.
You know what I mean? This even if you start there, hustling this and that, immediately once your shit start moving away, you need to put things in place to make your business sustainable and to make all this little cas foolishness we are going. All of them, something I think to myself, say, what are we doing? All of this is avoidable. Like all of this whole thing will blow up out of proportion and no social media. I'm like, all of this was avoidable. If you had a good business structure, all of this is avoidable.
Here's the thing. So as I said, the takeaway is this. When you start climbing up the tree as a monkey, hire a monkey climb, you need to get your accountant. Once you deal with money, clients of any sort, any service, get a publicist. Stay away from the line.
Service representative if you are not it.
In case there are any queries and any grievances, you need these 3 people or 3 arms.
You need structure.
Brand and your business become.
You need structure.
More than a party.
And this is not a Miss.
Well, no, this is a party shop.
And this is not just. And this is not just a Miss Donna issue. This is like a cultural issue that we have as Jamaicans on a whole. That when it comes to
head cook
business,
and bucket washer.
Yeah, but even if you're a head cook and bucket washer, you know, but when it comes to business, we don't have that strong business like sense. You know what I'm saying? Like you said the other day, we like popcorn and not nice, and them have problems and kind go and him do this and get no money and this and that. I'm like, where's the contract, bro? I don't care how much friends we are brother and sister or whatever. Where's the contract, bro, that says how much money I'm supposed to get and when I'm supposed to get it? And if I don't get it, that means you're liable in a court of law and we're bringing you there. Because here's the other thing. Some people might say, what do you mean court of law? Jamaican law system brought down and popped down. But here what? The more you don't use the law system, the more it's going to stay brought down and popped down. Because you see, if more people want to use it and I put pressure on the government for certain kind of changes happen, the changes then we happen. But everybody just, whatever. And so now there is no pressure being put on the government to actually change the laws to make it more, and the court system to make it more user-friendly.
Because we have social media, you grieve, as I say, head chip, you just go hear grievances in the public court of law and people share their opinion and you got your bed and you feel better. You know, really change
nothing
something.
Is resolved. And nothing has changed. I don't know. Anyways, that's my take on the whole Miss Donna thing. Miss Donna, me love what you do still, sister. Big up yourself. But you what? You need to put some more structure on your thing. Bitch up your thing a little bit better. So that me that really sad for hear say in 2 years from now our thing pop down. Or the people them, people start falling off and giving her and donating less and less and less. Because and people who she would have otherwise attracted to send donation, They will not, because when they look at how our business model is, they're just like, we're not doing that. So there's a lot of people out there that she is actually turning away, and it's just because of the way in which she does her business, and the fact that her business doesn't have the structure and what it needs to in order for it to be sustainable.
Well, give us your thoughts. See if you agree.
Like, are you a Miss Donna fan? Are you a Plankatarian? Big up yourself to all like Planka them.
Also think about like even your own personal experiences. People you might know start about online business, and then things about like there are examples. Because there's so much people doing their own thing, their own branding through social media, online businesses, boutiques, whatever. So share your thoughts, share your experiences of what you have experienced. Probably some bad customer service.
And if you
let's talk about it.
And if you are an entrepreneur, the only you want me to say, because entrepreneur, we have a desire to have our own business. You know what I'm saying? But I would admonish you that along with the desire to do, you also get education to do. And education doesn't always have to be like you go in a school. There are tons of books out here. Tons and tons and tons of books on businesses, how to run a business, what you need, structure. Oh, you know what I mean? There's YouTube have tons of shit. Just start learn, start research, just start read. Because once your shit take off and you're gone,
be prepared.
If you don't have a good foundation, you're more likely to crash and burn.
For sure.
And then you have to start all over. Just because you didn't have certain, like, because the part where you miss is the educational part.
So yeah, that's the takeaway.
Rate, comment. This is the exchange, Exchange your thoughts. Subscribe. We can know what go on.